The M40 morphs into a bleak ribbon, stretching out of London as I merge from the slip road. Thumping heartbeats match the pounding in my ears. I indicate to manoeuvre into the fast lane. My leg on the accelerator trembles. I grip the steering wheel so hard my knuckles turn white. In front of me, a sea of red brake lights pulse dimly against the gloom, standing out like smouldering embers against the subdued winter daylight. With every jolt of adrenaline coursing through me, I try to push away thoughts of what I've left behind. 2 hours ago, I hoped to be further along this motorway. I expected an uneventful drive, but the city turned chaotic with London's gridlock, thick with protesters, surging bodies blocking my path unexpectedly. So I skip a planned stop, convinced it's too risky so soon. I can still hear the echoes of your routine, the hum of your car as it pulls into the driveway, the rhythmic bleep of the alarm, the jangling of keys. My stomach knots at the thought of you looking for me, annoyance creeping into your voice as you call my name, your footsteps moving impatiently through the house, seeking me in each empty room. I force myself to concentrate on the road ahead, every second ticking down until you realize I am gone. Time presses down on me like a vice, and I know I need to pull off soon. I seek the next services where I can vanish for a moment. A mile later, I indicate, slipping around the back, tucked away from prying eyes where the lorries park. I swing out of the car, the world spinning, as I rush towards a clump of trees, aware that the ANPR camera upon entry has clocked my registration. I double over, from the fear-inducing waves of nausea that claim me, and throw up. Keeping my head down, my baseball cap pulled low, the unrecognizable clothes weigh down my identity. A massive sweatshirt and baggy trousers concealing the woman I once was. I nip quickly to use the facilities, knowing I have to keep moving. The timing of my departure is intentional. I can't leave a trail. I can't risk recognition. The police will indeed be hunting for me, but I've taken your money. And though it's ours, I made sure to withdraw only what I could without igniting suspicion. It's all been a rush in the end. A bit of a scramble to escape. I'm lucky I had things already in place. I slip back into the driver's seat, stealing a quick glance at the time flashing on the dashboard. A mix of satisfaction and shame washes over me. I'm not exactly proud of how I came to possess this car. If there's one lesson I've learned, it's that young women should think twice before hanging their handbags on the backs of chairs. One never knows who might be lurking nearby, eyes keenly observing. It took countless evenings of quiet observation, blending into the background, to truly understand how people behave when they're out socializing. There's a certain foolishness in most, a blissful ignorance of their surroundings and the potential threats. When opportunity finally presented itself, lifting the driving license of someone who had a passing likeness to me turned out to be surprisingly easy. Yes, my heart raced with the thrill of it, but the act itself was simpler than I'd anticipated. I took nothing else but that precious slip of plastic. The 10-year-old Fiesta was a bargain, practically a steal. I bought it a couple of weeks ago through a private sale, disguising my identity with the false name and address I had stolen. It's been tucked away behind a row of shops near our house, where construction for new homes begins at the end of the month. To fund this little venture, I let go of bits of Mum's jewellery, pieces that you might not even remember existed. Each item carried a piece of her spirit, but desperation has a way of dulling sentimentality. I saved every shred from the small cafe job I had, cash in hand, under the radar that you know nothing about. It's not that much, but it will have to do. My mother first showed signs that something was wrong when I was 11, and it started with her obsession over climate change. That's when the hoarding began. Just in case, you know. There won't be enough food. We have to be prepared. She would repeat it over and over. It became her mantra, and it drove me insane.